Welcome to Thai Headlines. I'm Helen Liao. Thank you for joining us. Coming up in the show today, U.S. Tzu Chi volunteers are conducting relief distribution in various areas in both New York and New Jersey. As Taiwan only produces 33% of the rice needed, we take a look at government's plans to reduce dependency on foreign imports. And in our feature reports on Taiwan's unique trade, we meet a group of maintenance staff who ensures the wind turbines run smoothly. We start off the show in the United States as we enter the third and final day of large-scale distribution in Staten Island, New York. A total of 144 Tzu Chi volunteers from the United States and Canada successfully distributed relief aid to 2,112 families.
On this last day of relief distributions here in Staten Island, New York, 144 Tzu Chi volunteers hope to serve all the residents in the shortest amount of time, so that they do not have to wait too long in the cold.
Everyone arrived early and we started at 8 a.m. because we don't want the residents to have to wait in the cold.
First, the volunteers verify the details of each resident.
How many tenants you have in your house?
I verify the details and make sure that no one is coming back to receive relief supplies for a second time. This is the most important checkpoint.
The volunteers explain the spirit of Tzu Chi's bamboo coin bank before handing out cash cards to the residents.
We want them to know that this money comes from the love of many people around the world, and many Tzu Chi volunteers worldwide are still canvassing for donations for the disaster victims. We hope that they will put this money to good use and also pass on this love.
Everyone has the ability to give. That's why we want to be here to help and give what we can.
It's been 2 weeks. And in these 2 weeks, we have witnessed good sides of human beings. Everyone is in a race for compassion, and no one wants to miss out on the opportunity to serve others. It's people's kindness and compassion that makes New York beautiful.
It restores your faith in humanity. There's beautiful people in this world. This is a good cry. I've had a lot of bad cries. This is a good one. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Tzu Chi on stage and capturing inspiring and moving stories off stage through his camera lens is Ge-rrit-sen. In the aftermath of Sandy, Ge-rrit-sen has captured thousands of photos of Tzu Chi's relief work and uploaded these pictures onto CNN, sharing the stories of Tzu Chi volunteers and Sandy victims with the rest of the world.
Relief work used to happen in other countries. This time, the disaster was right at our doorstep. New York is considered to be an affluent place, so I was astonished to see people who carry Gucci handbags in the distribution queue. It goes to show a disaster does not distinguish between rich or poor.
In the aftermath of Hurricane Sandy, Tzu Chi volunteers have formed a deep affinity with the residents of Staten Island, an affinity which will continue on long into the future.
In Brooklyn's Ge-rrit-sen Beach Elementary School, Tzu Chi continues to hand out cash cards to disaster victims. Besides the volunteers, Tzu Ching from Boston and New York also joined the aid distribution. Here's more.
At Ge-rrit-sen Beach Elementary School in Brooklyn, Tzu Chi volunteers are conducting a second round of cash card distribution. This time around, they are also joined by Boston volunteers and New York Tzu Chings.
This time, we invited Tzu Chings to join us as they normally do community-based work, yet they haven't participated in any relief work. We wanted to let them know how fortunate they are so they can appreciate, cherish, and cultivate blessings. They indeed are having a great time.
Master Zheng Yan says that Tzu Chings are our hope for the future. Therefore, we must rely on them. Speaking of Tzu Ching's sign language performance, Brother Tzu Xian suggests that at each distribution area, Tzu Chings must be led by some sisters.
At the distribution site, Tzu Chings are passionate about introducing Tzu Chi to the disaster victims. As they come face to face with the disaster victims, they are also learning something that is not taught at school.
We're here to talk with them and hand out cash cards at the same time that we listen to their stories.
I did intake, so I was talking to the clients and helping them get their gift cards and their blankets.
那我们真的是看到孩子们能够来。
We find these kids really have a good time talking with the elderly. As they are talking with the residents, they are learning as well. We hope that they can put the Dharma into their hearts and into action as they introduce Tzu Chi to others.
Following the 2 days of aid distributions, many Tzu Chings are feeling the fatigue. However, they are still all smiling as they know the residents who received the cash cards will use this love as they face the challenges ahead.
As Thanksgiving falls on this Thursday, November 22nd, it also marks the 1-month anniversary since Hurricane Sandy brought severe destruction to residents along the East Coast. Hoping to bring some warmth to the victims on the eve of Thanksgiving, volunteers from the Tzu Chi, New Jersey chapter mobilized over 100 volunteers to ensure the last relief distribution would end on a perfect note.
Loading boxes of relief supplies off the truck one by one, this is the scene at Tzu Chi's final large-scale distribution before Thanksgiving. The distribution is taking place at a middle school in Berkeley Township, and Tzu Chi volunteers from the New Jersey chapter are all here to help out.
In Maryland and North Carolina, we were all safe from harm, but we share the victims' pain and sorrow, so we want to give what we can.
Thanks to strong teamwork, the distribution venue is set up within an hour. Even down to the smallest details, the volunteers make sure nothing goes unseen.
We have to tap these electrical wires down so that people won't trip over them when they walk past.
Having experience from previous distributions helps to maximize overall efficiency.
In the registration area, we had about 8 volunteers here yesterday. Today, we will increase it to 10 volunteers, and if need be, we will delegate more people.
At the distribution, Tzu Chi Global Volunteer Coordinator Huang Si-xian came from New York to help out. Apart from requesting that Tzu Chi volunteers continue monitoring the midterm needs of disaster victims, he also brought with him blessings from Master Zheng Yan.
Only one word. Master asked me to tell everybody of you, God bless America, God bless every one of you. If you feel love today, please pass it out. If you feel warm today, pass it out. That's it. Guys, get rolling, okay? Thank you very much.
Perhaps it is because Thanksgiving is just around the corner. At the distribution site, warmth and family spirit fills the air.
God bless you. Okay.
It's amazing to see kindness. All these people took time away from their families, from their loved ones to be here today. So I'm just overwhelmed.
Your organization has done wonders for our community. I mean, just for able to come here today and provide a gift card and needed supplies, toiletries, a blanket, scarf, and I mean, just hope. And that's what our residents need.
Overcoming all obstacles, this relief distribution helped 326 families. With love and care, the volunteers will accompany the disaster victims through this unforgettable Thanksgiving.
Also in the United States, at Berkeley Township, New Jersey, Tzu Chi volunteers held their last aid distribution before Thanksgiving. On the scene, many youngsters who came to pick up the relief supplies were inspired to help raise funds. Children who came with their parents also joined the volunteers' rank and helped the disaster victims with a smile.
Handing out aid supplies and giving out warm hugs, these young volunteers are like angels, bringing a ray of happiness for residents.
And slow down to bow, thank you. Okay? Okay, good. She's a good hair. She's so kind. Oh, get a big hug. Thank you very much. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you.
What's the secret to take a bow?
That you have to smile and keep your hands like this.
Can you show us?
Kids who follow their parents to the distribution venue also want to learn Tzu Chi's spirit of service.
I feel really good about it because we're giving them the stuff that they need.
I want them to work as a volunteer so they can appreciate the sense of community, that they can understand the impact that they, even as 7 years old, can have on the community.
I'm happy to be a volunteer because I'm helping the people that don't have things to, they don't have things. I can give them the bag so they can have some stuff.
17-year-old Ryan was also inspired by Tzu Chi spirit and takes a bamboo bank to raise funds for those in need.
Thank you very much. Do either of you fine ladies have any money you'd like to donate to Tzu Chi? Thank you very much, ma'am. You're welcome. I appreciate it.
Ryan thinks that he should do something for the other victims.
I like to think that I'm very fortunate, and maybe that's why I decided that I felt I should help, because I'm a lot more fortunate than other people.
Thank you very much.
Another Puerto Rican boy also joins the effort.
God bless you. Thank you. Okay.
After picking up their aid supplies, many of the disaster victims fill in volunteer forms, hoping to join Tzu Chi's ranks in the future.